I'm back in the old office, as you can see, but this comes with a little bit of bad news because I managed to fry my computer, moving it into this room, and this is why the monitors behind me are off, and I'm gonna have to shoot this as a good old phone vlog. Alright, let's get right down to it. The Paul brothers would not be mistaken for geniuses, to say the least, but this last thing, it's just so outrageous, it's so monumentally stupid that it's just one more reason why I don't like to identify myself as a YouTuber. As I've mentioned here on my channel before, I am one of the few people who do YouTube full-time professionally, but I also have a regular 9-to-5 real job. And people sometimes figure out that I do something other than what I do at the office. Sometimes my coworkers stumble upon my Facebook profile and they see that thousands of people follow me, or they look at the car I drive and they're like, this is not the only thing you do, right? And I never know how to explain what else I do because, well, one, I do a lot of different things. I do YouTube, I write, I have a podcast, I have a video game. So it's hard to actually find one word that defines all of this. But above all, I'm embarrassed to say I'm a YouTuber because YouTube has, for a while, catered to a younger demographic. And that means that most of the content that we see trending on YouTube is the dumbest thing I could possibly think of. And as a 33-year-old guy, it's a little bit embarrassing to associate myself with that. So I usually say, oh, I create content for the internet, and just leave it at that. So back to the Paul brothers. These guys have been stirring up controversy for a while, and Logan Paul, I guess, now has been determined to be the dumbest of the two, has... How the fuck? Okay, this guy goes to Japan with his cadre of yes men to Akihabara Forest, which is a place that is known for suicides. People wander into this forest alone to kill themselves. He goes to do a daily vlog, daily trip video at this forest for very obvious reasons. You don't go to suicide forest for the bunnies. So he goes to this forest and he comes across a dead body. And I would love to show you this here in this video to prove the point, to show how callous, how it's the most unself-aware shit possible. That he goes into suicide forest, sees a dead body, and starts freaking out. Soon after, starts laughing and everything. But at one point he says, oh, can you imagine? Kids could have seen this. A kid could have stumbled upon this dead body. His viewership is made up of kids. He did exactly that. Now, like I said before, it's not like any of us was under any impression that these guys were Nobel Prize winners. These are idiots. They're morons who are idolized by other morons, or in this specific case, by little kids. So it's not that we're surprised that this guy would stoop this low. It's more like, I think the main sentiment right now is a sense of disappointment that YouTube rewards this. This video was in the trending page. YouTube is actively rewarding this behavior. Now, I don't want to get all, won't someone think of the children? But when that's the justification YouTube gives us to reduce our earnings, to demonetize our videos, I can't help but feel like YouTube is talking out of both sides of their mouth. It's messed up that this guy is profiting off of suicide, even though he says that the video is not going to be monetized. But we all know that monetization, direct monetization, is not the only way somebody profits from YouTube. If anything, after Adpocalypse, AdSense is the least amount of revenue a YouTuber is probably making these days. So that's messed up, but we already expected dumb stuff like this from these guys, from both Paul brothers. To me, it's all the more disappointing that YouTube allows this to happen. And not only allows this to happen, but rewards the guy who did it. So we are going to have to do better than this. Maybe the kids who follow Logan Paul they're just dumb kids. They don't know any better. I'm happy in a way that the community is unanimous in their condemnation of this. But YouTube has to do better. There's no way that somebody should get away with this in this platform. There's no excuse, there's no justification. And the worst thing is that this will create, I fear, a snowball effect where dumber is better. So we've been seeing a lot of dumb prank videos and things like that for years now, and now, because this went unchecked, we got to the point where one of these idiots is posting a video where he's laughing at a corpse. To kids. He's showing this to kids. So what will happen next? What's the next step here? How is this? If this escalates, and I fear it will, what will happen in like 6 months? What will these dumbasses be showing to their viewership next after this? After Logan Paul was not only, at the moment of this recording, nothing has happened to him really other than him having to post a half-assed apology on Twitter. This will only embolden this guy and his copycats, because believe me, it's pretty much PaulTube at this point. It's all Logan and Jake Paul wannabes from what I can see from the trending page. So like I said, I'll keep saying I'm just an internet content creator. Fuck, I'm not even gonna say internet anymore. I'm just gonna say, I wrote a book. That's what happened. I wrote a book. That's it.